Hello and welcome back to the Modern LeadHer Way. I was going to be talking about my Bali experience this week, but I'm going to interrupt this retreat series with a brief interlude because I have decided to do something to mix up what I'm doing with the podcast on the social media side of things. And if you'll follow me or not on Instagram, why not? Then you'll want to be in on this because what I've decided to do as part of the run up to our 100th episode, hello, and our 2 year birthday on the 10th of July, I wanted to do something that was a bit fun, bit exciting, and that involves a couple of things. So, the first thing is we are going to have a new home. The podcast is going to have a new home on Instagram. So, I've created a new profile for it. It's at the Modern LeadHer Way, all one word. Come and find us over there. Now, there is an incentive to come over and find us there because I'm going to be running a number of giveaways through the month of June and July to celebrate the birthday and the 100th episode. And we're starting with a giveaway of a pair of two weekend tickets to Womanifest, which is a 2 day women's empowerment and lifestyle well-being festival that's being held in Cheshire on the 5th and 6th of July. I'm hosting a workshop in the lifestyle business and careers tent. It's around redefining success. And so I'll be there with all the hugs at the ready, and you will be my special guest for my hosted workshop if you were to win these tickets. They are worth £300, so this is like a really good starting giveaway. And then there's more. And the sooner you get in and you play along, the sooner you have more chance of winning more prizes, and more will be revealed soon. So this is all part of the 2 year birthday, anniversary, call it what you like. We're celebrating, right? Because why not? 100 episodes, that's some mean feat. And if you're here, whether you're a newer listener or you've been here from the start, I thank you and I want to recognize you for being here. So all you need to do is come and find me on Instagram. So my profile is emmaclayton.xo. We're going to move all of the podcast related content over to at the Modern LeadHer Way. There'll be a direct link from my profile if you're already following me there. Once you get there, be sure to follow the new account. Be sure to like the pinned post, which will have giveaway written all over it, and then tag someone that you would love to take with you to that festival. And if they do the same, then you get two chances to win the tickets. You've got to be in it to win it. So come and see us over there. And what we're going to do with this episode is shortly, we are going to be introducing Lisa Williams, who is the current leader of the Womanifest festival, the weekend. She's the woman behind making it all happen. So she's going to come on and talk to us about what is happening that weekend so that we can get really excited about meeting each other there. So the next person you see will be me and Lisa. So yeah, enjoy. And I look forward to seeing you over on Instagram to play along with us as we celebrate turning 2. So I'm back with Lisa Williams. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for being with us today.
Hi, Emma. Thank you for having us today.
No, absolutely. I am super excited because we've got like 4.5 weeks maybe to go until the big day itself, Womanifest.
Yes.
So
Not the big day as in Christmas big day, but the big day as in
the other big
Womanifest big
day.
day.
So tell us all about it. So I've just explained to my listeners that I'm doing a bit of a giveaway, that I'm speaking there, or I'm actually hosting a workshop there in one of the tents. I've said about the dates, but give us the vibe of the festival because I know you are the kind of brainchild behind it, making it happen this year with a team as well. So tell us all about it. Give us the vibe.
So, Womanifest is a festival to inspire, empower, educate, liberate, and entertain women and teen girls. And we're on a huge mission this year to reach as many women and teens as possible so that we are, really helping support their well-being and empowerment. And that's the biggest mission that we've got is to really drive traffic, to help as many women and just give them the opportunity to make that choice to change. And that could just be like change a habit or change their perception of how they think about themselves, or walk away feeling incredibly empowered. And that's a ripple then to those that they're around.
I mean, certainly speaks my language, which is why I'm excited to be actually there. I actually bought my ticket to attend before I realised that I could actually contribute in a way that I could host a workshop. So I was there anyway. But now
Amazing. Yeah.
I'm speaking, so that's really cool. And how big is it? Like, give us an idea of how many people, because sometimes we think bee festival, things like that.
Yeah. So we currently have just under 800 attendees. Our target is 1,000. That's what we would absolutely love to be there. That's 25% increase on last year. So that's our target for this year.
Nice.
And so in terms of actually at the festival itself, we've got two stage areas. So we've got a marquee stage and a teepee stage. They both have things like TEDx style talks on, entertainment, singers, comedy, fashion shows. There's lots of different stuff happening on the stage areas. And then we've also got four main workshop areas. So we've got our lifestyle, business and career. We've got our wellbeing tent. We've got our Zen tent and our spirituality tent. What tent are you in, Emma?
I'm in the lifestyle, career, and business.
Lifestyle, business and career. Go find Emma. And we also have a transformation zone. So this is where you can drop in and speak to our coaches. There's some drop-in sessions. We've got some drop-ins around silent counselling, human design, endometriosis. There's lots of different things that you can drop into in that area. And then we also have our experience zone. So everything that I've mentioned so far comes in with your ticket price. So there's no extra charges for any of that.
Awesome.
But then we do have our experience zone as well. Now, there is a small fee for some of these just because of the nature of what they are, like fire walking, ice dips, cacao ceremony. There's craft sessions. There's lots of different things happening inside the experience area. And then we also have a teen area. So teens have got their own area. They've got their own workshops. They've got their own activities. And they've got their own fun station this year as well, which is really exciting for them. So there's so much going on in terms of like what is available for the festival.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And it's up in Cheshire. We were just talking about this before we hit record. I'm from down south and I was going anyway.
Yeah.
Like there are people traveling, right? To go
Yeah,
to
there's people coming
Cheshire.
from all over the place.
Yep.
We've got speakers coming over from Europe. We've got speakers from down south. We've got people coming from down south. It is, people do come from pretty much anywhere to come and join us.
Yeah, I love that. And would you say it's like a kind of one-off festival? Because I don't think I've come across anything quite as unique as this.
Yeah, I definitely think we are unique. We're unique in what our mission is. There is nobody else with the same mission that what we've got. We're unique as in what we kind of bring to the table in terms of what we have on offer. And I definitely think we're unique in price point as well. I don't think you'll ever find a festival as low ticket cost as what we have for what you get for that ticket price.
Yeah. And for the weekend, it's like just under £300, right?
It's £132 for the weekend.
For the weekend, sorry, yeah, I'm thinking of two.
Yeah,
That's what I've got.
yeah,
Yeah, which is crazy. Like even 300
yeah,
is like a crazy
yeah.
good deal. And for teens,
Teens is £30 for the weekend.
bit of a no-brainer, really, isn't it? And when you
Yeah.
say teens, do you mean like from 13 or is it?
It's 10 to 16 as a teenage ticket. And it was 12 to 16, but we lowered the age of that because in today's society, teenagers are teenagers before they're teenagers. And what they're exposed to online is they're older before their time, unfortunately. And we wanted to recognise that, so they're not missing out because it's that age group that we probably need to capture before they get to their later teens as well, so that they're not being consumed with the social media mindset that they are now.
Oh my God. Could you imagine like when we were younger, if we'd have had this kind of outlet and support, it would have been amazing. And it just exposure to like life outside of what we know, right? Our little
Yeah,
containers, let alone today with yeah, what kids are faced with. And also I think that, they're very much connected to their phones, but
yeah.
actually disconnected to life
So
outside of them.
one thing, obviously, with Womanifest is it gives you that opportunity to just kind of find you and be you for the weekend.
Mm.
And teens need that as well. And we don't always, they don't do that because they are probably more connected to their phone than what we are. Um, and it's a scary world for them. So just giving them that opportunity to just be, be a kid, be a teen, and embrace it is really, it's really powerful. And we'd love to get into more teen areas. It's a difficult world to get into, I'm not going to lie. It's
Right.
definitely, we've pretty much outreached all the schools in the Cheshire area,
Oh,
and we've had very little feedback from them.
really?
So it's really is a difficult area to capture.
So you're really reliant on women that get it to bring their
Yeah,
kids along, right?
yeah,
Kicking and screaming maybe,
yeah,
but knowing that they're just going to love it.
yeah.
I mean, what's there not to love? Is like you're outdoors in nature. It looks like a beautiful like location.
Oh,
It's
the
cool,
venue
right?
is absolutely stunning, Emma. It's got such a beautiful lake with it, which is why we've got the paddleboarding and cold water swimming as well. But just being there, it's just like you've got the festival, but you've also got the beauty of being
Mhm.
in the rural Cheshire area as well at the same time.
Oh, I love it. I'm actually camping in my camper van down the road at the Lady Hayes Touring Park. So I will
Yes.
be there getting the shuttle in. So you've made it like really accessible and easy for people to be there, right?
Yeah, it is super, super easy. So it's going off on, so you can, if you're coming for the day or the weekend, you can park on site. We have got on-site parking, although I think they're actually fully booked now. We've got an overflow car park, which is basically a park and ride. So you rock out with your car, leave your car, jump on the shuttle bus. And then we've also got a shuttle bus coming from our accommodation options, which is our hotel and the Lady Hayes site.
And what's the hotel?
Hotel is the Best Western
Ah,
Hotel, which is pretty close to Lady Hayes, so it's in the same area
yeah.
as Lady Hayes.
Yeah, so it's really doable, and yeah, I know that there's a team behind it as well. I know you're heading this up, but do you want to give a shout out to the team and what they've been involved
Yeah,
in?
so obviously my role has been mainly like the organisation, a lot of the admin, bringing the speakers on board, really like the logistics of bringing the festival together. I've also got my wing woman Tracy. She's been like my second in hand, so she's been really helping me behind the scenes with that. We've got Sarah. She's running the teen area, so she's our teen coordinator. So she's brought in all the teen speakers, the teen sessions, and the teen elements. So she'll be the lady to go to around anything teens. And I've also got Anne Marie, and she's been running and organising the shopping village, because there is an incredible shopping village where we've got over 50 small businesses coming together to
Wow.
showcase their stuff on the festival, which is an absolute, it's such a beautiful shopping village. And we've got it full this year. So I think it's the first year it's been at capacity. So we are super excited to get that, to get it out there and just get everybody in the festival.
Wow. That is so cool. So such a small team pulling this off. Like I hope you are planning a big celebration as well at the end of it too.
Well, that's my next job, is to plan something after. I haven't got that far yet.
And I'm sure it's going to be pretty busy for you in the run up to it.
Yes, it's the next few weeks is pretty much foot to the floor kind of energy.
Yeah.
And not just because, well, to be honest, we're pretty much organised with everything. It's just we want to reach more people. So in order to do that, we do have to keep be showing up, being visible,
Yeah.
doing things like this podcast, getting ourselves out there. Like we're on the radio this weekend, we're in the paper this week. So it's just being as everywhere we can right now is just the key priority.
Yeah, amazing. And as you said, you can go if you can't make it 2 days, you can go, you can buy the
Yeah,
entire
you can go
day,
one
right?
day, you can
Yeah.
buy a 1 day ticket. Yeah.
Of course, you're going to want to be there on the Saturday because that's when I'm doing my workshop. But
Yeah. And
should,
also the Saturday's the silent disco if you
oh
like a bit
yes,
of
I'm
boogie.
very looking forward to that. Really looking forward to
And
that.
we've also got a silent movie this year. If you're not a dancer, you can go and watch the movie instead.
Oh, amazing. What's the
So,
movie? Are you allowed to tell us?
oh no, I'm going to keep
Oh,
that a secret.
don't.
It's something that you will like a sing song to,
Oh
put it
yeah,
that way.
it's got to be done. I love that. Amazing. So I'm super excited about Womanifest and I wish you all the luck with it. It looks amazing. And for anyone listening, it's womanifest.co.uk. Is that
Yes, that's
the place to
correct.
go?
Yeah.
So I'll make sure the link is in the show notes. But let's just talk about you for a minute because I know this is not your only job. This is something
No.
you're doing as a bit of a passion project, I guess. So tell us a little bit more about Lisa Williams and what all the things that you do.
Yeah, so I myself am a vision board coach and I help business women create the blueprints for their dreams and their desires using the power of vision boards. I'm a best-selling author. I'm also a podcaster, and I'm currently my next passion project within that is my next collaboration book. So this will be the second collaboration book that we've done, and that is kind of linked to helping those women become an author, which is something on their vision boards.
Amazing. What was the first co-author book?
Ripples of Positivity.
Oh, that's behind you.
It is, yes.
Strategically
Yeah.
placed. I
Yeah.
love that. So, vision boarding, just talk to us a little bit more about vision boarding because I love this idea, but I don't think I've ever really sat down and applied myself to it. I see it in my mind, but actually the thought of putting it into something physical that you get to see,
Yeah.
is that the idea behind it?
Yeah, so the idea behind obviously having a vision board is to have like the visual representation of what you truly desire. And when we've got that visual representation, it also strengthens our mind and we can then attach that to affirmations, which obviously reprogram the mind. And we can also attach it to, the feelings of how we want to feel when we create that, when we want to achieve that vision. So it just kind of brings it all together. And one of my favorite things about a vision board is it's a really good strategy tool, especially if you're in business, because it allows you to actually look at what is next. What is the next step? Like, is what I'm doing right now the next step towards that big vision and goal that we've got? And especially right now in the online space, it's so busy and so noisy.
God.
Bringing yourself back, like you could be asked to join a course or a workshop about 100 times a day if you wanted to. There's so much noise out there, but if you look at like, is this what I need for my big vision? If it isn't, you don't need it. Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get so caught up with this noise out there that we forget to look and keep track of what our visions are.
Yeah. So what's it all for? Like, what is the purpose of doing this small next move? Is it like feeding into this bigger picture? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
And
that.
that was when obviously I took on Womanifest. My big vision is to help more women, okay, to help more women like grow and thrive and achieve their dreams. And this festival is
Mm.
exactly that, isn't it? Yes, it's not in the idea that I originally had, as in like bringing communities together, bringing people together and creating more in-person connections. But when this opportunity came along to take over the festival, it was like, well, yeah, it does align with my big vision.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe it's happened quicker than what I initially thought, but it really is. If it aligns with your vision, but I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't created the vision board.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I took it over, I was like, yeah, I looked at my vision board. And I was like, oh, well, that's just tick that one off, hasn't it? You know, and it just, when we've got that vision, you can really, even though it might not be what you originally planned, you can see that it's that next step.
Yeah, and I don't know you that well. I've only just met you. I think we met originally at the Big Festoon, and like I was part of your Facebook group where you actually advocate for sharing all these events and in-person things that are going on, right? So it seems like an absolute obvious thing for me from where I'm sitting for you to be involved in, but like you said, it doesn't always happen like we anticipate or expect it to, right?
Yeah. And sometimes we do just have to let the universe guide us to where we need to be.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I love that. So, where can people find you personally online?
So you can find me online. I've got a Facebook group called the Vision Board Lounge, and that is where we talk all things vision boards. And pretty much every day, I'll be sharing something about vision boards in there. You can also find me on Facebook under my name, my profile, Lisa Williams. I pretty much show up on there every day with either Womanifest or vision boards. And yeah, feel free to reach out to me. I have got a website, but you find me better on the socials.
And what's your podcast?
Vision Board Blueprints.
Amazing. Oh, Lisa, well, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come and speak to us today. I hope we've given our listeners a little like intrigue to go and find out more about the festival and indeed the work that you do in the world. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, and thanks for listening, guys. I will see you next week. Take care.